This week for our game day preview, we're going to look at UNC versus Virginia in a big ACC matchup. UNC is going to feature Brady Wambach coming in at 64%, as well as Andrew Tyre. They have a dynamic unit. Tyre will also take wings. He's very fast and athletic and really knows the position, obviously, so he's great off the wings. Wambach just had an awesome game against Will Coletti of Army, who is the midseason first-team All-American. Now going in at Virginia, they have three guys they've used, from Anthony Gobrel to Matthew D'Souza and also Thomas Colucci. All three of them have some unique styles. D'Souza, good rotation, a little bit smaller, but great stance, great clamp, good in rotations, and pretty quick. Colucci's a good counter guy, very good off the ground, very scrappy, and Gobrel's kind of a mix. He's been a little banged up, but with all these three guys all facing off at a high level, they're going to have some good options going into this big game. So we're going to take a look at UNC versus Army last week, probably my favorite matchup of the season so far. This first face-off, Wambach's going to do a good job winning the clamp. Army's going to ride it back, but this just shows how scrappy they are. Tyre's going to come in. He's going to force a turnover right away. They're going to come back down. Tyre's actually going to get two shots, and then Wambach is going to hockey it in for a goal. This is a great clip of showing, yes, they might have lost the face-off, but they still won possession and even gained a goal off of it. Here, Brady does a great job. He wins the clamp. He throws it out front through pressure, draws a holding penalty, and then he's able to goose it over to his attackman. He does a great job running through pressure, super scrappy, super tough on these ground balls, and this could play out big this weekend. During this face-off, Wambach wins it behind to himself. He notices the double team, and his wing will be open up the field. Good job by Tyre staying up front, knowing that Wambach has the ball. They get a shot off the pipe here, looking to spark transition at any time off their face-off wins. In this face-off, Wambach's going to win out the front. He has a tough ground ball, but keeps going through it. If you're struggling to get a ground ball, keep hockeying it forward, make it so you can win on an easier ground ball. Throws it to the attackman, they come around, get a shot and a goal. This is a great answer, and they sparked so much offense in this game. Really could have went either way, and I think a lot of that came with this offense off of the face-off. We got Michigan versus Virginia here from week 1. We got a 5-on-5 face-off, so both guys have an open wing. We get a good angle of his clamp. He gets that top sidewall over. He snaps through it. He doesn't stop at the ball. Top rail finishes to the ground, and then he keeps both hands low. He's not countered and gets it to his open wing. During this face-off, both guys go for the reverse shovel. It bounces his way, but he does a good job of tracking the ball right in these 50-50 spots where the ball could kind of be anywhere. Having a keen sense of where it is huge, because if you get a couple of these wins versus the other guy, that could be the difference in shifting who wins the face-off battle. This is a look at Colucci versus Harvard this past weekend. He does a good job sweeping, getting to those Fisher counters. If we watch here, he's going to win the sweep, clean out the front. He's going to take the man and allow his wing to get the ground ball. He's much more of a different changeup from Gobrel, and D'Souza is a little bit similar, but he tends to be more clamp-based and then gets to a counter quickly, so we're going to look at D'Souza next. Here, Colucci versus Harvard, start to the game, loses the initial clamp, but he's great at ground balls and he's great at scrapping for it. He's a really good athlete. Wing's able to pick up the ball here to start off the game. D'Souza here, right, loses this initial move, but he's so quick getting to this counter, and then he recognizes that everyone's following him up the field, throws it to his wing, who's breaking up for the transition.